First at 6, a Minneapolis police officer with a controversial past will have to wait to see if he will get a six-figure payout. The city council was expected to approve a disability claim for that officer earlier today, but that didn't happen. Our Ryan Raich tells us why this was a surprising move.
Yeah, Lindsay, Sergeant Andrew Battelle was expected to receive a $145,000 workers' compensation payout from the city council today. That's something's fairly routine process since the murder of George Floyd. But in a rare move, the council sent it back to the city attorney's office today. We don't know what Battelle's claim is over, but we do know about his past.
All right, we're rolling down Lake Street. The first we see, we're just hammering them with 40s.
Yes, sir.
That's the voice of former MPD Sergeant Andrew Battelle, giving orders to his SWAT team 5 days after the murder of George Floyd.
What are we doing so far? Shooting them with 40s.
40s is a reference to the less lethal rounds that MPD fired indiscriminately during the unrest, including at Jaleel Stallings. Stallings testified that he fired live rounds back in self-defense, not knowing they were cops. Here's what happened next. Stallings was charged with attempted murder. He was not only acquitted by a jury, but later received a $1.5 million settlement from the city. One of the officers who beat him was charged this year and offered a public apology. But Battelle, the SWAT team leader, was not charged, and records show he has not been disciplined.
I wish that the level of accountability matched the level of support.
Battelle later filed for workers' compensation and was expected to receive a six-figure settlement. The council did not approve that claim today, but the city attorney's office suggested they may not have a choice.
Prior misconduct is also largely not relevant to whether an employer is obligated to pay benefits. With that said, for the record, the effect of the vote would be to return it to legal staff.
Stallings, who now lives in Texas, did not comment on Battelle's workers' compensation claim, but says he is bothered by a lack of accountability.
If we deem his actions as acceptable by not holding him accountable for the things that he's done, the officers under him learn and believe that it's okay to repeat the same actions that he did as well.
Now, in a statement today, the city attorney's office reiterated that denying claims based on past discipline, misconduct, or poor performance is not allowed and would not be upheld if challenged. The city also said that the rejection of the settlement will be reported to the full city council at its next meeting. If the full council votes to reject the settlement, then the settlement is void and the parties will return to litigation.